Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. Joe Burrow is on pace to finish the season as an early vacation despite leading the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Joe Burrow is projected to finish with 4,680 yards, 42 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions, which should potentially win him the MVP. But guess what?
Yeah.
He ain't going to get no votes. But instead, he has a sub-500 record, and his team is a joke. Through the first 11 games, the Bengals are 4-7. Joe has 3,028 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Players to achieve 3,000 plus passing yards, 27 plus touchdowns, and a 5 or fewer interceptions through 11 games. Tom Brady in 2007, 2015. One season, he was 16-0. The other season, he was 13-3. Aaron Rodgers in 2020, in 2011, 2021, in 2020, he was 15-1, 13-3. Patrick Mahomes in 2020, he was 14-2. Drew Brees, 2018, he was 13-3. You see, I think Brady won MVP in both of those seasons, didn't he? Aaron Rodgers won the MVP in both of those seasons. I think Patrick Mahomes won the MVP.
Mm-hmm. So because he's 4-7, regardless of what the numbers are, there's no way you win. Well, obviously Jared Goff.
You got Jared Goff playing well enough to win it. You got in Buffalo, Josh Allen playing well enough. You got Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
So how do you give it to a guy? Because at the end of the day, he putting up all those stats in a losing effort.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was winning, Ocho, let's just say for the sake of argument, I ain't saying he needed to be 10-1, but let's just say for the sake of argument, he's 7-3-1, or he's 8-3. Now we got a whole different discussion with those types of numbers.
Different conversation.
But yeah, he's having a heck of a season. He's a heck of a player. He's the number 1 overall pick for a reason. He got 2 outstanding receivers. His defense, and he has to put up those type numbers because his defense is bad.
Hey, yeah.
Ocho, people want to know, is Joe Burrow being wasted in Cincinnati?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Okay, give us a good answer.
That's a good question. I wouldn't say it's being wasted in Cincinnati. Think about it. Hypothetically speaking, obviously Joe's going to be there for a decade plus or more. Where else can he go? Where else would he go where it wouldn't be wasted? Because all the other opportunities and other chances for him to be on a team that is good, that had the chance to win a Super Bowl, already have quarterbacks, huh? Think about it.
Right.
Even if you throw out a hypothetical, what situation would be better than what he's in right now with the offense that he has? Even though the defense is bad, any team that has a good defense, I guarantee they already have a quarterback.
Oh, for sure.
Think about it. Yeah, I mean, I understand what people are saying and saying, it's being wasted, but there's a reason he's a quarterback. So the point of what they have to do is every team is a quarterback away from winning a Super Bowl or being able to contend. So the Bengals are in a position to contend year in and year out because of who they have at the helm at quarterback. Now what you have to do is you got to build around him. They already built around him offensively. Now you got to build the goddamn
defense. It's going to hurt you because you got a quarterback on max money, a receiver that's not going to give you a discount because you jerked him around. So what you could have got him for, say, $145 million is going to probably cost you $155, $160. And he's going to want $90 million in guaranteed money.
Yeah.
So that's the problem that you run into when you kick the can down the road. It's a great thing to have because that means the guy that you selected in the first round, you hit on. The bad news is you got to pay him. You're probably going to think about it, Ocho. You're probably going to lose Hendrickson. Remember, he wanted more money. You're going to lose him.
Oh yeah. He's leading the NFL in sacks right now.
You're going to lose him.
Yeah. And you need a D tackle. You need a D tackle.
Well, you let Reader go.
Yeah.
So y'all got your work cut out for you. Kicker Evan McPherson has basically cost the Bengals 3 to 4 wins, and lost to KC 26-25. He missed an extra point. Lost to Washington. He missed the field goal 38-33. Lost to Baltimore. Missed the field goal 41-38. Lost to the Chargers. He missed 2 field goals 34-27.
Hey, same thing with Justin Tucker.
Yep.
You know, I think we can go down to a list of numerous games that have happened throughout the season where I hate saying it, where it shouldn't come down to the kicker, but it actually comes down to the kicker's foot. It actually comes down to him being, damn, what's the word I'm looking for kickers? Him being accurate. You know, for the lack of better terms. And listen, that's a very, very, very tough spot to be in, where you can't miss field goals. The goalposts are a lot narrower now. You know, being able to hit them. You know, I heard Justin Tucker, you know, complain about the surface, and listen, it had nothing to do with
Ocho,
that. It all.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. What if I put Joe Burrow in Minnesota with that defense?
Oh my God!
Hey, he still got JJ. He got Addison. He got Hawkinson.
Yeah, that's a good hypothetical. But they got JJ McCarthy. So as a hypothetical speaking on it, you might as well give him the goddamn trophy. I'm just saying, with that defense and what Brian Flores is doing with them, man, shit.
It's now time for Money Moves, presented by DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL.
Give me my money.
Josh Allen has officially overtaken Lamar as the MVP frontrunner. Josh Allen is now a plus 150. Lamar Jackson is a plus 200. Jared Goff is a plus 600. Jalen Hurts is fourth with plus 1,200. Patrick Mahomes is plus 1,300. And Kyler Murray is plus 1,500. In the regular season, Josh Allen has passed for 2,543 yards, which is seventh, 18 touchdowns, which is sixth, 5 interceptions. He's tied for fifth. He's tied for 57th. Which is a good thing. And his QBR of 72.6 puts him in fourth. Lamar, he's second in passing yards, 2,876. He's second in touchdowns, 25. He's tied for 47th with 3 interceptions. He's number 2 in QBR with 75.1.
Hey, you know what's funny? Everything, the way you just ran it down, with Goff and Josh Allen obviously being the back and forth, it's going to change. Because with Lamar's not going to play another bad game like he did against the Steelers. He's going to come out and he's going to be the front runner again, and then go out and he's going to put on an unbelievable performance. I'm not sure what their schedule is or who they're playing next, but the other teams aren't used to them. It's not a divisional game. It's not going to be a divisional game. They're not going to have the structured defense to be able to contain him the way the Steelers do. The Steelers are built to be able to stop a player like himself because they're used to seeing him and understanding that team's tendencies offensively. So he's going to come out, he's going to have one hell of a day, do some crazy stuff on the ground, do some crazy stuff in the air, and he's going to be back at the number 1 spot to win the MVP. I guarantee you.
Yeah, look. He has another game against the Steelers. Steelers have given them problems. What's Lamar? He has some pretty tough games, though.
1-4.
Yeah.
1-4 against the Steelers.
He has another game, but this game is at home against the Steelers.
Right.
What do they have? They got the Steelers. I think they got another game against Cleveland. At Chargers this week.
Yeah.
He's at the Chargers this week. Eagles at home. At Giants. Home versus the Steelers. At Texans. Home versus the Browns. So it ain't like he got some cupcakes on the schedule now, Ocho.
Yeah, ain't no cupcakes. But again, every team you just named don't have the personnel like the Steelers do to be able to stop what he's able to do.
What about the personnel going up against his defense? What about the Eagles' offense against that defense? What about the Texans' offense against that defense?
The secondary.
You see?
Hey, can I tell you something? I don't know the people. You do know your Raven team is dead last in the secondary when it comes against the pass.
Ocho, I've been trying. Ocho, but see, when I tell people that, they say, "Well, if you just see that when people tell me, oh, now you could tell Shannon didn't watch the game. You watching it, but you don't know what the hell you're looking for. You're like a blind dog in a meat house. You can't tell me fronts. Right. You can't tell me coverages. You can't tell me formations. You can't tell me anything. All you watching for is touchdowns and sacks. I'm watching to understand why they had success. So while you tell me I'm not watching it, you watching it, but you don't know what the hell you're looking at. It's like you watching a foreign film and they got subtitles. Unless they give you subtitles, you don't know what the hell you looking at. I've been telling them, but they gave me an excuse. Wait till this guy comes back. Wait till that guy comes back. Well, I saw you guys in there when you had those guys, and your defense was still bad in pass defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, much better stop the run.
At some point in time, fans will have to understand everybody is not a hater. Sometimes people are just trying to give you information. Our job is sometimes to be entertaining, is to be informative, to be educational.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I say a lot of things in a joking manner, but I'm actually giving you factual information if you just listen to it. But you don't want to because you want to paint this narrative that, oh, Shannon is a hater. But listen to what Shannon said. When it comes back, what I tell you? Then you talk about, oh, I could Captain Obvious. Well, you didn't say it. But people don't want to get no credit. Boy, people don't want to get no credit. Ooh, because if I didn't say it, why didn't you say that before? I said it. Well, I knew that. No, you didn't. Because I take you to the board and say, oh, draw me a cover 6. Draw me cover 7. Give me fire zone. Okay, give me this formation. Give me this protection. I want you to redirect. What you mean by that? No, you know if you're watching the games, you should know.
Right. I don't think the casual fan can't do that.
Hell no, they can't. But they just want to jump on your timeline and try to. Well, he ain't watching the game. I am watching the game.
Right.
I also know that when you throw the ball more than you run it as a Raven, you lose. That's what I do know.
You lose. Yeah. I mean, it's right. The stats are right there.
I'm the one that said, put Derrick Henry in the eye. Ain't nobody else say that. I said it from the jump, Ocho. I say he's not his own read back because he's a long strider and he needs time to be able to redirect. When you put him that close to the line, he's such a long strider, he can't redirect his feet. Barry Sanders, a short strider, can do it. He's perfect. That's perfect for him.
Yeah.
But Derrick Henry needs to be able to change direction. He needs to be able to check his feet and cut back, get back downhill. That's why you put his heels at 8, you toss it to him, you hand it to him, and boom. Now, whoever drew up that damn play, that they tossed that ball to Derrick Henry, and they let T.J. Watt come in there and blow his ass up, they should have put him back there at running back and let the same thing happen. Don't block T.J. Watt and let T.J. Watt knock his ass in the dirt.
I mean, the tackle should have known better. The right tackle should have known better. I'm not sure what the blocking assignment was, but why would you let T.J. Watt run scot-free with the pitch, even though the pitch is going the opposite way?
He coming.
Every time, and he gonna get there every time.
I'm like, who thought that was a good idea? Hey, we're gonna run this toss play weak, but we're gonna unblock T.J. Watt. Okay, and you see what happened? Damn near got Derrick. And I'm like, that's why I stopped playing running back, because I got tired of my bad, Sharp. Well, it ain't your bad. I'm way down the damn field. I ain't got to worry about my bad. I ain't got to worry about my bad, Ocho. I got tired of you. Man, my bad. That's me. That's on me. Bro, dude done got me looking at my ear hole, but you talk about your bad. Right. What'd that do? Mm-hmm. The crowd is like, ooh.
Hey, speaking of that, think about how bad it is for quarterbacks when the O-line is playing bad, when they can't block and the quarterback continues to get sacked over and over and over, and you can't fuss at them. Then you have to keep your mannerisms and your facial expressions has to be on point, no matter how many times you get hit in the game. Imagine.
Yes. Ocho, let me ask you a question. When the Cowboys fell behind by 10, 13 points, with no threat of the running game, what you think the Texans thinking? They ain't playing for no draw. They're not playing for no run. Yeah. They pinning their ears back.
Right. Absolutely.
Everybody in the stadium know you're not going to run it. And now you made it I don't care who your offensive linemen are. You let them jokers know that every single down, you going to throw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Make no sense.
Okay. They go come get your quarterback.